Hey guys, Ralph Havens here, and I'm a little chilly, so I'm shaking. Colder up here in Idaho than I thought, but just had a great morning. I just actually saw wild turkeys walking across the field here. You can't really see them now, but they were there. And before that, I saw um, some little baby deer playing, and it was incredible. And so I'm gonna let a little space go by while somebody walks by. And so yeah. So what was interesting today, I didn't think I was ever going to tell you guys this stuff, but I got it this morning in my qigong to let you know what's been going on, because it's pretty amazing. So about a week ago or so, we got a really big scare, and Jen came back from getting water, where we get water out by our place out by Bellingham, and Ben had told her a story that was really crazy, because Ben hasn't quite learned how to swim yet. He thought he had, and a summer ago or so, and but we knew he wasn't that good at it yet, and so he, long story short, some kid convinced him to take off his life jacket in a pond. And for some reason, the adult that was there wasn't paying attention at all. And Ben went under. And he said we still couldn't piece it together because he didn't want to tell us the story. But he somehow found his way out of there. And I asked him, how did he do it? And he said he was grabbing grass and stuff, but at first he was just holding his breath and under the water, and he was wishing that it was a dream. And he said that a couple of times, he came up and then he was back down, and he was just wishing it was a dream, but he knew it wasn't a dream. And I was just at home working, and Jen was getting our water, and all this was going on. And then Ben came back and told the story to Jen, and then she told me when he got home. And it was a close call. And it was by the grace of God that he's okay. And so that's something. So Ben and I have a very strong bond, because in his first year of life, he was in the NICU, the neonatal intensive care. And I still, to this day, realize I made some mistakes along the way. Some stuff didn't have to happen the way it happened, but he's okay. He was good, but some stuff happened, and I asked him, "How did you not cry?" You asked him years ago. He said, "Well, I just went back to where I was, and I just stayed there until it was done." And so Ben and I have a really strong connection, and you want to kind of protect your guys from pain, but that didn't, that's what Buddha's dad wanted to do, protect him from the pain of some losing his mom early in life. But it didn't quite, it wasn't quite the thing that the Buddha was supposed to do. He's supposed to go figure stuff out. And so who knows what, how am I to say, how can I ever say that I'm in charge of the universe, or that somehow I can control life events or keep people safe or any of that stuff. The trees grow, and the rain comes, and the grass grows, and stuff comes and goes. And so, you can't control what happens. And we want to, but you can't. And you can't stop somebody from experiencing their life. And so, so as I was doing my qigong this morning, my meditation, everything I do for the day, for the family, and it was amazing. I saw a little deer running around, little baby deer, and I saw wild turkeys, and there's a little baby right in here that I see from somebody else that stayed here. And there's something else that you can do, though. And so as entrepreneurs, as healers, teachers, coaches, whatever you're doing in the world, um, there's a way that I'm finding to be in the magic, in the flow. And you still do stuff, and it's still important to put systems in place and to get a plan and to implement your plan and to do stuff. But there's a thing that can happen where you can tune into what's really important and maybe what's really going on. It's called space or white space or that stillness, that place where you can just go inside and sit there and notice. And in that space, that's seems to be what's driving all of this action. You know, these trees and these plants and life just happening. Even, you know, it's going to happen whether I'm here or not. And and but there's something magical that happens there, and when you can be in that flow of that, it seems like the plans work a little bit better, even though sometimes it goes different than planned. So so some thoughts from our vacation, and I think you know, if you want to play in this world, in this space, in this white space, in this in between the space of the spaces, and be in the flow of whatever's going on, this creative stuff that seems to be driving the universe, and do stuff, but not but realize you're not in control, yet still go do stuff to make a difference. That's what we're all about. And I'm saying we, it's like me and Jen, and what our work is all about. Jen does a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you guys never ever see, and and um and part of it is playing that space. Yeah, there's stuff to do to get your health back, and there's stuff to do to fix up issues, deep issues around your past that are limiting your abundance or the way life goes. But something happens when you start going down the road with us that tunes you into what's really important and what really seems to be the driving force of the universe. And it's not a lot about having the control, but it is about clearing enough stuff in us and going down your own path to figure out what you're supposed to do in life, and to do it, than to actually do it. So our stuff is not for everybody, because it's like a lot of people just want to go through life, and that's okay. But if for people that want to clear the stuff, if you're on a path to clear the stuff, whatever your past is, and clear the stuff that's in the way of you tuning into whatever that is, the creative force of the universe, and doing what you're here to do, let us know, because I'm taking a couple of extra clients now, and that's why I'm opening up my space to talk to people that are interested in working one-on-one with me. And if that's you, reach out, email me, ralph@ralphhiggins.com, or PM me if you're watching on Facebook, and let's get started. So all right, so let's get out there and live. Let's really live. It's interesting. That's the rainbow song from Wizard of Oz. They're right on the wall. So so the world's pretty darn magical, and if you want to figure that a bit of that out for yourself, and you need our help or want our help, let me know. All right, you guys have a great time. We're going to continue on. I get to go for a run in some forest park today, and I will see you guys later. Bye now. It's a little cold here.